Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this Black Warrior. It's a 1/12 scale figure by Play One Studios. This is a non-licensed Star Wars figure. And of course this is Darth Maul, if you can't tell. So let's open up the box. And here inside you get a foam layer. And then underneath you get the outfit, the outer coat. And then here you get Darth Maul, and then you got his binoculars right here. You got his dual saber right here. And then you got a bunch of blades right here. And then you got his saber, the chopped off saber right here. And then you get the figure right there. And then you get an extra head right here. And then second layer, you get a base, a plexiglass base there, and then a crotch lifter, and then you get a bunch of hands. So I'm not even gonna go over the hands. And then and then what is that? That's the glove, the top of the glove section too. So you get a bunch of hands. That's it. So let's take a look at the figure itself. When I first got this out of the box, there was an issue I didn't like. Is that they use a clamp right here. There's a metal clamp that clamps the two pieces together. So it's kind of like an outfit where they push it in, and then it's like one of the brassiere clamp on the back. They just hooked over. It was showing. It was really exposed too. You could even see it right now. You could see the metal piece right there. And then I decided to take it off. I decided to undo it and then hit it underneath the belt. So this makes it much better, much more appealing than if you have it up there. One thing I don't like is that you could kind of tell he has no neck. The outfit just doesn't fit him that well. It needs to be thinner, because right now I think the material is just too thick. I like the fact that they did this. It is a really nice looking figure, but the tailoring is just because if you have layers after layers, it's gonna add up. And then here you can see the collar piece. That one, it's a couple of layers already, and then so it builds up quite a bit, which makes it kind of unappealing for this figure. So if you're looking at him straight on, he is very disappointing to look at, because you can kind of see he has no neck whatsoever. But when you put him in a good pose, like kind of like something hunched over a little bit with his head sticking out, then you don't notice the neck as much. But if you're just standing him straight up like this, it looks really weird. Yeah, but look at that head sculpt though. It's a fantastic head sculpt. Look at that. This is the angry head sculpt, of course. See the mouth, the teeth. Very intense look on his face, which is nice. I like that. And then the other head sculpt. This is the vanilla head sculpt. Still, it looks really good. Look at those eyes. Wow. And the horns. The bottom. You can see this is done really well. Look at that. That's an amazing head sculpt. I guess a little easier to do Darth Maul because he is all painted up. He doesn't have any skin tone or anything like that. It's just red and black. So yeah, you can't go wrong with him. In the likeness, kind of hard to tell. I guess you have to remove all the paint in order to really tell whether the likeness is accurate or not. Because to me, he looks fine. This head sculpt actually looks more like Ray Park than this one. But with the angry expression, I guess this is still nice though. Let's see. As far as the body is concerned, it's an okay body. It's a decent body. It's above average body, I would say. Yeah, I think I would consider this an above average body. The joints aren't like loose or anything like that, so that is good. seems to be a ball joint that goes into the torso, so it gives him a little bit of butterfly. And then head tilt. There's a joint. Oops, sorry. There's a joint for the neck here. Top of the neck. There's another joint on the bottom of the neck. And then as for the shoulders concerned, shoulders most likely is a ball hinge. And then there's bicep swivel, and of course there's double jointed elbows. And this is just a ball jointed wrist. And then as for the torso is concerned, it's on a ball joint. And this is where this piece, I wish I could take the belt off. I think it is removable, but it might do damage to the belt itself, to the back of the belt itself, because it looks like they stitched in quite nicely. So I can't afford to take this apart and then readjust the outfit. So legs does hinder a little bit because he has hammer pants on, a little bit of a hammer pants. So, but it's loose enough where he could actually do some sort of a kick. Not so much of a spread though. But there's ball joint, then double joint knees. It's pretty stiff, so his pose gonna stay put. And then the boots, it's a single piece here, so you're not gonna get any ankle articulation out of this guy. So yeah, overall it's a really nice looking figure, but again, short neck. And let's take a look at the saber. This is the dual saber, and it's a little warped because how they attach to the middle here, you can see it warped a little bit right in the center here, so it's not lining up perfectly. Here's the here's the single saber. Can you see a crystal down here? No, you cannot. So there's the saber, nicely done. I don't know why they used this pink pink color saber. It comes with a bunch, and you can see it comes with 3 of each. 3 translucent red and 3 of these pinkish, translucent pinkish sabers. Yeah, not sure why there's a difference or why they use this. I guess this is to represent when he's filming. I guess they use this color saber filming, and then if you wanted to be somewhat film accurate, you would use the translucent red, maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, that is that. And here's the binoculars. This is plastic, but it's painted really well. It feels like it's metal, but it's not. It's just plastic. And then, yeah, let me give him a pose. Alright, and here's Darth Maul using his dual lightsaber. Really pretty. And let's get a closer look again. One last look before I end this video. And you kind of get a good sense of the tailoring too. But here's the saber. Zoom back out a little bit. And then there's the other head sculpt again. And here's that clamp I was telling you about. Yeah, at some point I kind of want to remove it altogether, but I'll have to make sure I get the belt apart first. But brighten up the colors a little bit so you could get a really good sense of what the outfit looks like. And here is from the back. And here's the rope for this for Darth Maul. There's a wire running through the hood section, of course. There's wire running through the front as well, and sleeves. Looks like there's a wire running through the sleeves as well. Okay, because his arm's supposed to stick through here, so yeah. And then you can see the pattern, the back. This is done really well, actually. but I'm not gonna put it on him. Inside you can see, yikes, there's a lot of stuff going on, but on the outside it looks fantastic. But very thin material, you can see. You can see through it too. So be careful with this piece here. So yeah, here are the clamps that I was telling you about. So these are the two right here. Kind of like a Mickey Mouse face right there. But you loop this and then you just close it like that. You just loop it in. Yeah, but that's how it is on this here, on this section right here. I think this is actually not really needed, but yeah, to keep the outfit together, I guess that's what they did. That's what they use. And then, yeah, but it didn't do too well. It's just not tailored it perfectly. Yes. Still a little more work to do, but overall, it's a really, really good looking figure. I do recommend this. If you can get your hands on it, you should. I think it's gonna, it's worth getting, I think, in my opinion. It's gonna set you back about $100 though. I got it off, what's that? Toyverse or something like that. Based in either Hong Kong or China. Got it straight from them, and it turned out really good. Yeah, it wasn't. There was no hassle on the shipping or anything like that. So, yeah, it's a really good looking figure, and I do recommend this. It's a 1/12 scale figure, so it's tiny because Darth Maul is tiny. Alright, so here's a comparison. I guess if you stand him next to Vader, of course he's gonna look tiny. He's about 5.75 inches in height, not even 6 inches yet. And with a Power Ranger, you could kind of get an idea, because usually Power Ranger is about 6 inches. And Vader, of course, is taller, so again. So there you go. There's Darth Maul from... what studio is this? Whoa, it's Play 112 Studio, I guess. Yeah, sorry, I got the name wrong in the beginning. So yes, Play 112 Studio. Darth Maul, or Black Warrior. And there you go. Thanks for watching.